With me is the UAE's ambassador to India. Sir, welcome to WION. And my first question is about the iftar party, which is one of the grandest Delhi sees, and the entire diplomatic community present here. How do you see this presence of the diplomatic community at the iftar party?
So just to be clear, when I do an iftar at my place back in the UAE, it's not this big. But we have to change things and accommodate the Indian standards. So we have got inspiration from Indian weddings. They have to be grand and they have to be big. And we literally added 2 tables this year because of the number of people who have confirmed attending the iftar. And as you mentioned, this has started a couple of years ago and will continue to be one of the key events in the diplomatic calendar here in New Delhi.
Now, talking about India-UAE relationship, if you can just give your broad view, because this is one of the most important relationship India has in West Asia, and UAE has emerged as one of the most important partners for India towards its west.
Correct, and I think from anyone who's following the news, there have always been high-level visits. This will continue to be the case. We're expecting a high-level visit in April. We're all very excited for it, and we are talking about almost everything. So in this relationship, you can see India playing a cricket match in the UAE, and you can see Babs Mandir coming up in Abu Dhabi, and you see an iftar here in New Delhi, and you see all kinds of officials, and some of it is not even reported in the media, coming back and forth, discussing all kinds of existing and emerging technologies and sectors, AI, data centers, you name it. And this will always be the case, and this will always be an exciting relationship for everyone to look forward to and towards.
If you can perhaps talk about various domains in the relationship, whether it's aviation, where there of course is an important pillar emerging, and also when it comes to the trading relationship, we saw the trading pact that was signed, how much it has helped in the trade both ways.
I'll start with trade. As you know, we have a certain target of 100 billion US dollars non-oil trade by 2030 or so, and it seems like everything is on track, if everything stays as is, to achieve that target. And when I say this, I mean this growth in bilateral trade in certain sectors continues on the current trajectory, no economic crisis whatsoever. So that's the first part. On the second part, I really do believe that aviation is the thing that keeps everything or brings everything together. And you can have the best trade relationship, the best business relationship, the best whatever relationship that you want. But then if you don't have enough flights, that people-to-people connection will not be there. And people-to-people connection can drive everything else with it. And so there's a serious proposal on the table on how we can take this conversation forward. And I think it really just comes down to wanting to start to have this conversation, then having that conversation, agreeing on the terms and conditions, like we did with the SEPA, because this is the essence of it. And back in the day when people started negotiating SEPA, no one thought, because at the time India hasn't signed anything of the sort. The UAE was negotiating its first SEPA, yet they were able to do it in 88 days. No one's saying that aviation should be resolved in 88 days, but the conversation should start somewhere.
So my last question, ending on very positive note, that's cricket. You have emerged as an important sporting center. You're going to host the finals of the Champions Trophy as well. How do you see this moment as, and essentially who you are rooting for as well?
Publicly, I cannot say that, but I think naturally you would know my team, or who am I cheering for and rooting for. In terms of sports, I think this is great, and it really does capture a very different side of the relationship, something that brings us all together, and that's besides culture, that's sports. Being able to host cricket teams and hopefully to continue to host cricket teams is something that I'm also very excited about and would like to see more of.
Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to WION.